Canada takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipes stretching time, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, for Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft 2024 live stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Saturday afternoon, my friends. Aiden, good to see you. Alex, welcome back. Matthew O is in the house, welcome. Greg Elwell, good to see you. Chris Clark, welcome back. Paul Konecki, welcome. Kango, good to see you. P. Thibs, welcome. Drew, what's up, my man? Good to see you, buddy. Jack Volpe, welcome back. XLT Gaming, welcome. Pilot Total, good to see you. Sim CFI, welcome aboard. Tom Brady, good to see you. Cab T1, good to see you, my friend. Goodman, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. J Luke, good to see you. M Respect, welcome back, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Oh wait, it's Mr. Baldo. Tony, you gotta change your name. I'm never gonna know that it's you without Mr. Baldo attached to it. I hate these stupid new usernames on YouTube. G-Man, what's up, dude? Good to see you, dude. Matesius, good to see you. Welcome back. B-Pilot, good to see you. Davis is here. Welcome back. Matthias, welcome. Andy, good to see you. Oliver, welcome back. Jeff, good to see you. Who do we got? We got Mr. Composer, welcome back. I think that's Skyworker. I see Skyworker. I recognize his profile picture. Vine Fortuna, welcome back. YouTube has started going with @handles now. Certain channels. This is how it's going to be moving forward, but certain channels already have it unlocked. So, yeah. Round trip? No, we're not doing a round trip today. I have a family barbecue that I need to go to. And my uncle's house is about an hour and a half away from me. So, no. Only one leg today. Toronto down to Bermuda, but we are back tomorrow, and we are back on Monday, and we have some fun flights planned as well. So, a little bit of a shorter Saturday stream today, and like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be back on Monday. How's 24 for you now? Now that I did a fresh install of the sim, and I'm running auto FPS, the simulator is running beautifully. I would say I'm probably getting better performance than I am in 2020. With the current settings that I have set using auto FPS. Definitely better visuals and definitely better performance as well. Tyler, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Mr. Wayward, welcome back. Hope you're well, sir. Does anyone know a fix for any builds 321 throttle being stuck in the reverse position? Don't you have to calibrate them, I think, too wicked? I think you have to calibrate it on the EFB. Pretty sure you have to. Joe B, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Drew, got you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Mr. Strody, good to see you, dude. Welcome as well. Hope you're having a great weekend. Yeah, for the throttle, it's not working properly. You probably have to calibrate it in the tablet. Aiden, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Alrighty, friends. Well, here we are. Air Canada Rouge. Service from Toronto down to Bermuda. It's going to be a great flight today. Looking forward to it. I think we're scheduled at about 2 hours and 20 minutes. We're saying 2 hours and 17 minutes down to Bermuda today. Should have some beautiful visuals. Hopefully the weather gets a little bit better in Bermuda. I was looking at the weather this morning and it was quite gusty. Winds are now showing 240 at 19 knots. And we've got some rain in the area. So we'll see what it's looking like. 240 at 19 knots. That's pretty... That's pretty nasty. We've got runway 30 or runway 12, so probably coming in on runway 30 with a 19-knot quartering crosswind. That's going to be interesting. Let's keep an eye on the weather there in Bermuda. Hopefully it gets a little bit better for us as we make our way down to Bermuda. There's our flight plan right there, chat. And wonderful. We'll go to Toronto. We'll see what the weather's doing here. 340 at 5 knots. That's all good. I think we're going to take runway 6 for departure. We don't have any ATC online, so we can basically take whatever runway we want. So I think we're going to take 6 left for the departure. That probably makes the most sense instead of using runway 24 right. So, you seen the IndyBuilds 340 announcement? I have. Yeah, looking forward to it, man. I mean, I'm not much of a 340 guy. I've explained that before, but hell, I'll take any and all aircraft into this simulator now, to be honest with you. Yeah. No face cam? Nope, no face cam today, Tyler. It's a shorter stream, and I've got some stuff that I have to do while we're at cruise altitude. I got to give Henry... I got Henry some de-shedding shampoo and a special little brush. So he is shedding like crazy. So I'm going to give him a little bit of a bath while we're up at cruise altitude. I'm going to use the de-shedding shampoo and this new little comb that I got for him. And he's going to get a nice little bath. Yeah, we'll use 6 left for departure, Sammy. I think that makes the most sense. There's a big Oakland Center event involving San Fran, Oakland, San Jose later tonight at 7 p.m. And there's already 50 arrivals for both transatlantic and Pacific, for the most part, into SFO. Damn. That's going to be a busy day. Hey, Gap, so after recent BFU update, my sim is pretty much unplayable due to stutters and freezing. Have you had the same issues in 2020? I have not. No, that does not sound good. What are your system specs? That would be my number one question. SF Aviation, 19 months. Appreciate you, buddy. 5 more months till you're repping the 2-year badge. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for support, my man. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cap, having issues with the default 320 with the autopilot? I don't know, man. I don't know what would be causing that. I haven't flown the default 320 in quite a while, but I'm not quite sure what would be going on. All right, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll, friends. First things first, we'll go over to our tablet. We're going to go to My Flights. We're going to import our SimBrief flight plan. Beautiful. We've got 22 minutes to push and get the hell out of here. That should be enough time, chat. Let's go to Massive Balance tab. We're going to load aircraft. We're going to go instant. Good. We have 204 passengers on board, 3,060 kilos of cargo with 14,000 kilos of fuel. The reason we have so much extra fuel is our alternate airport is all the way out here. Elizabeth City, apparently, is the alternate airport that it has given us. So that's why we've got such an immense amount of extra fuel, is because there really is no alternate coming into Bermuda. Your alternate is a solid probably hour plus away. So pretty wild. Pretty wild that would be the case. Okay, cool. Let's jump down to the make-do. We'll start plugging some numbers in. We'll go to the FMG tab. We'll go to the init ref tab. Beautiful. We'll do our init request. Call sign today is Rouge 1818. We'll go ahead and fill that in. Beautiful. So we've got YYZ to TXKF, which is Bermuda. Good. We're going to be going with a cost index of 5 all the way up to 35,000 feet initially. We'll bug that up. Looking good. Ken and Jen, good to see you guys, man. Welcome welcome back. Hope you are all doing well. Let's jump back over here. We'll send all of that data down to the McDo. 68.6 on the zero fuel weight, 26.40 fuel weight CG. Block fuel 14.0. As I mentioned, lots of extra fuel on today's flight. That looks good there. Wonderful. Let's go to our flight plan page. Toronto, departures. We're going to plan runway 6 left because of those winds. We are on the Boom Boom. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. We're on the Kepta 3 departure today. Kepta 3, and we have the Bumpa transition, so we'll fill that in, and we'll insert that. Good. Into Bermuda, as it stands right now, we're going to expect the ILS runway 30. Things may change, but we're going to be on the Momom 1 arrival. Do we want the ILS Zulu or Yankee? Let's have a look here, chat. Flights, select. Do we want ILS Zulu? Yes, that's the one we want from Bidvi, so we'll execute that. Perfect. ILS Zulu from Bidvi. ILS 30 Zulu Momon 1. Our transition is Bovik, and our approach via, we want Bidvi. Perfect, and we'll insert that. Wonderful. Let's go through our flight plan. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities or anything weird going on, which it doesn't look like we do. Everything looks good and normal into there. Beautiful. Looking good, friends. Sweet. We're almost done the boarding process. So let's head upstairs. We'll go ahead and spool up the EPU. We'll go and grab our departure performance numbers. Pull that open. We're going to be departing 6 left dry. We're going to do a flaps 1 departure today. We might have to do a flaps 2. We'll see what it says us. No off on, sync load sheet, sync live weather. I don't know why it keeps doing this, man. Every single time. It's not saving my settings when it comes to the units and the callouts. It's not saving any of my... Usually there was like a save button. There's no save button. Keeps being weird. All right, back here to you, back over to you. 3032, we'll calculate that. Beautiful. 46, 53, 57. 1/up 1.0 and 43 on the flex. So we're going to be rocket ship out of here, friends. Well, not really, but the engines will be rocket ship status out of here. Everything's been punched in over there. Beautiful. Let's go to our ATSU menu. Let's go to our AOC menu. We've got our received messages. We'll confirm the initial load sheet, and we'll confirm our finalized load sheet. 204 plus 1. Beautiful. Everything looks good there. EPU should be on and available now. We'll get the EPU bleed on. Perfect. External power can go off. Fuel pumps can go on. Red beacon light can go on. Seatbelt signs can go on. And then what we'll do is we'll go to GSX and we'll prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. We'll come back down here. We'll go to our Fenix tab. We'll go to our ground services. We'll make sure that those are closed. That is removed and that is removed. Beautiful. And then everything else should be set, ready to go. The doors are closing. There we go, friends. We're getting the hell out of here. Getting the hell out of here. Skyworker here, is there a way to change your username back? Yes, there is. So Skyworker, go to your... hold on, let me get the link for you. Alright, so tap on your profile picture. Tap on the channel on the top. Tap edit. Under the handle section, you can find your handle.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Here's the list. Hold on. Copy. Let me paste this in chat for you, Mr. Skyworker. Hold on. All right. There. That's how you apparently do it.
Locking gear.
Hey there, Cap. I wanted to use this time to say I'll be going dark for 30 days after tomorrow. I have some combat training to lend to the USA for 1 month. Sounds good, John. Enjoy yourself, man. Stay safe, buddy. You in Sim Update 3 beta? I am, Evader Clamp, yes. How's Henry doing? He's doing good. He is currently on his bed playing with a toy right now. We want to be facing east or facing southwest. Facing east, I think, is what we want. All right, I didn't get an auto ATC message, so we don't have a squawk code. So we're just going to bug up 2000 for now. We'll turn that on and over to TA only. Let me just confirm that there is Nobody around me. Why do my... Oh, I have to reset all my wing views now, too? Shit, I didn't even think about that. 5,000 feet. We'll worry about wing views here in a minute. All right, let's go ahead and release our park brake.
Commencing push.
We'll go to engine mode selector to the start position. We'll get our block time turned on. Beautiful. And let me fudge with these wing views for a second. And I will... That should be good right about there. Control 7. Good. All right. Sounds are up. Let's pull up number 1. Enjoy, friends. Love to be flying right now. If my sim worked. Uh-oh. What's wrong with your sim? Strange how YouTube edited my username. Blame Dan. Correct. Blame Dan. We're pushing already? That was fast? Hey man, we're not messing around. I don't have a bunch of time today. So I just want to make sure that we can get this flight done without me having to rush off at the very end. ACAP, just let you know wind shifted 2-3 is in use right now. Well, if there's anything that I've learned about this sim is the weather seems to be a little bit delayed. I'm showing winds calm. Winds calm right now. 000 at 00. 15 mile visibility. Few at 1800. I'm still going with 6 right. Or sorry, 6 left. I'm not taxiing out to runway 23. That's like Schiphol level of taxi. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday except a Rouge holiday. Get it? Because we're flying Rouge. Rouge. Alright. That should be a good view right about... Nope. Right about there is a good view. We'll go Control 2 to save that view. Pre-order now. Oh, I pre-ordered. Alright, we'll come over this way. Let me fix the views here. We're going to go under the camera and then bring this forward just like this a little bit. Nope. Stop it right now. That should be good for that view right about there. Control 9. Save that one. All right, we'll spool up number 2. Typical only flying the Air Canada livery. Correct. Apologize in advance. Love me some Air Canada. Air Canada. Battlefield 6. Dude, I can't wait. Park brake set. I cannot wait, good sir. I will become a Battlefield veteran once again. Chat, what do we like better, the CFM startup or the IEE startup? I think the CFMs have a better startup, but the IEEs have a better flex and speed reduction, throttle reduction. But I think the startup on the CFMs are better in my opinion. Okay, how far are we from that way? We're gonna go this way a little bit. We'll go like this. We'll go slightly. Oh, how the hell do you do that? There we go. We'll go down, and then we'll check out that view right there. Get the hell out of here with you. And that should be good right about there. Control 3, we'll save that. All right, all of our wing views should now be unobstructed, which it seems that they are. Beautiful. All right, cool. All right, very good. We have 2 good engines. Let's go to the overhead. APU master start switch and APU bleed can go off. Good. We'll set flaps 1 for takeoff. Wonderful. We'll get our constraints turned on. I don't know why it's still trying to do that. Altimeter is... What was altimeter? 3031. 3031. This guy's not waiting for anybody. 3031, 5,000 initially is in. Good. We'll get that turned on. We'll go auto brakes over to max RTO. Ground spoilers are armed. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. And we need a trim value of up 0.1. Or 1.0, sorry. Up 1.0. And that should be good there. Beautiful. Flight controls back off. And predictive wind shear system over to auto. All right, friends, let's do it. Park brake goes off. What is CTAF? Hold on. CTAF. CYYZ. You'd think I'd know this by now. 18.7. 18.7 for CTAF. We'll bump over CTAF. Good. And let's go flying, friends. Let's go flying. Coming out of the ramp, Delta Papa. We're going to go Delta all the way across. That's what we're going to be doing today. No, that was a 777, I believe. Alrighty. Out of the ramp, looking good. Yeah, you can usually tell by the tail. See how the tail has like a pointed end? That's how you usually know it's a triple. VSR's scenery and landing was beautiful, more like perfect. Ah, dude, the arrival into Nashville last night was phenomenal, I do agree. You're so smart. Hey, just a professional, Davis, doing professional things. It's okay. I get it. I understand. It's tough to be a professional sometimes, you know? It really is. Kappa. It's tough, you know? It's tough out here for professionals. All right, we're on the taxi. We're looking good. We'll do our takeoff config test. No horn. ECAM is no blue. Look good. Winds are actually calm in Toronto. I know. It's got to be a first, right? It literally has to be a first. It's usually never like this. Johan, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Yeah, if I might get the 777 200 ERs, my first 777 I will buy because it has more livery packs. Sure. Matthew, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. AJ, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well. Ooh, we got the de-ice pad over there, chat. We're going to need that sooner than later. We be de-icing. That's why Battlefield 6 needs to be good, like the whole franchise is depending on this one. 100% it is. After the flop that 2042 was, if this one was not good, bye-bye Battlefield. And honestly, Battlefield has never had it easier. Like, everybody hates Call of Duty. Everybody. The only people playing Call of Duty right now are the streamers and kids. That's it. And the streamers are only doing it because the kids are the only people watching, and they know that the kids will give them likes and views. They've never had it easier. They've really never had it easier, man. If Battlefield can put out even a semi-decent product, I think that it's going to be a home run, man. It's going to be a home run, dude. Which everything is pointing in the direction that it is. And you know what? I was watching a stream, I was watching a video the other day, and someone was saying that this is, like, even though Call of Duty fans are upset right now because Battlefield is obviously bringing it and Call of Duty isn't, this is probably going to force Call of Duty to do something that the community actually wants. The problem with Call of Duty is the little microtransactions and selling the skins and stuff like that. They make so much money off that shit. That's where the problem lies. So until they can remove those stupid little microtransactions and buying skins and Beavis and Butthead and fucking all the stupid shit that's in that game now, it's going to probably stay the same. When will you do some career mode again? I don't know, man. I think I've run my course with career mode. Maybe not, but we'll see. Also, releasing the game every year doesn't help? Correct. Yeah, well, they don't give a shit, dude. It's all about money with them, you know? Can only hope COD wakes up and sees what the players want. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't see myself buying Call of Duty for the next couple of years because I'm going to be playing Battlefield. And I hope that I hope that they take this opportunity. And I was talking to a buddy the other day. Do you guys remember, for the old school stuff, do you remember Battlefield, like Battlefield Bad Company, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4? They had like map packs. So you could buy like, you'd get Battlefield Premium and you would get a map pack with 4 maps every 3 months. That's what they need to do. They need to stop with the bullshit and just give us new maps every 3 months and we'll be happy. Literally all they need to do. Control traffic, Rouge, 1818 lining up, runway 06 left, Toronto. Landing lights on, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights on, wing lights on, nose light to takeoff. ECAM is no blue. Let's line ourselves up here on the runway chat. But it looks like Battlefield's going to be bringing it. It looks like they're going to be adding all kinds of maps and content. And
well, hello, buddy.
We've got the Battlefield portal as well.
GMCDH donated 25 Canadian dollars.
My man.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Good to see you, Mr. GMC. Thank you very much for the $25 donation. Taking on top spot for the month, Mr. GMC. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Mr. GMC. Dropping the $25 dono. Thank you, buddy. All right, there we go. When are you going to fly Eva Air? I don't know. We flew Eva Air not that long ago, down in the Philippines. We'll be back. Maybe we'll do some Eva Air cargo next week. I think next week we're going to be in the 777. If they do that skin shit, keep it realistic. Correct. I don't mind like selling skins and stuff like that, but keep it like, you know, keep it military themed. You know what I mean? That would be ideal. Military themed. Toronto traffic, Rouge 1818 departing runway 6 left, Toronto. Alrighty, joystick cam goes on, sounds go up. Y'all ready to rock and roll? Let's do it. Throttle's up to about 40%. Beautiful. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. Good. Chrono goes on. Good. Let's go flying. Man flex 43. It usually helps if you release the park brake that you turned on. No problem. Man flex 43. SRS runway auto thrust blur. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. There's 100 knots. We're neutral. Claimed in for the park brake. Yep. It's only fair. Boy, those engines are working hard. V1. Rotate. That nose up. And there she goes flying, chat. Beautiful. Positive rate. Gear up. Good. Pitch for climb. Good. Thank you, Mr. Barry. I actually believe it was your fault. All right, we'll climb 15,000 now. I'll give you a beautiful wing view of the thrust reduction. We're going to do runway heading till 3,000 feet. Throttles to climb. Sheesh. Man, that's good. Looks good too. Sweet. Alrighty, and we're coming up on 3,000 feet. We're going to go direct mobile on course. Good. Start our right turn out. Thrust reduction in this thing now is just beautiful. Runway turnoffs going off, nose lights going off, wing lights going off, and we'll disarm the ground spoilers. It's so weird that with this like Toronto, with the ortho imagery that they have, this is where they chose to cut off. So this is the world update for Toronto, world update for Canada, and this is not the world update for Canada. It's so weird that they chose to cut it off right here. And that line goes all the way through. Does the same thing over there. It's super weird. I don't know why they wouldn't include the downtown core. Speed check, flaps clean. flying right over downtown Toronto here, Chad. Should be very nice. Beautiful views. We're back over to Unicom. That's their IRL, trust me. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. There's downtown Toronto. Very nice. Alrighty, let's go autopilot 1. Back up into the flight deck. Very good. Bring those sim sounds down a little bit. There's Toronto Billy Bishop Airport. There's the CN Tower. Look at that. What a beauty. What a beauty. What a boundary line. I guess the artist could have faded into the general scenery, or they could have just done everything, you know, to just try to make X-Plane users feel at home, I guess. There's Billy Bishop. Billy Bishop comes third party as well now. Look at that, though. That looks so damn good. Holy shit. That actually looks incredible. There's the Sky Dome or Rogers Center, the CN Tower, Billy Bishop. Man, it's badass. That view. Sheesh. Don't see enough traffic on the roads. Yeah, a lot of boat traffic out here, though. That's pretty normal. That is pretty normal. What is that little airport? Yeah, that's Toronto City. Billy Bishop. Biller Bishop. Yeah, see, there's the line again. It comes like this. It's like this whole section is not done. It's weird. Billy Bish. Climbing out over Lake Ontario. Very nice. Very, very nice, friends. Alrighty, we're coming up on 10,000 feet. No need for a weather radar today. Look at that. Beautiful out there. Alrighty, 10,000 feet, landing lights can go off, seatbelt signs can go off, flight attendants can start the in-flight services, and we'll book up our cruise altitude, 350. Good. Very, very good, my friends. Wayward likes jam. I like jam. Chat, what's your favorite kind of jam? Strawberry jam, raspberry jam, blueberry jam. What's your favorite? Are we there yet? Yes. Grape jelly? Grape jam's good too. You made the move to 24. Is it now the way forward? We'll see, Nikki. We'll see, man. I mean, there's still certain things in 2020 that I want to be using, but yeah. Peach jam. Ooh. What's the difference between jelly and jam? Jam is usually like, I think, isn't jam usually like handmade? Like you get the fruits, you mash it, you add the sugar. I think. Cannabis jam. My man. I think it's time for Cam Canada to move to Toronto and join the misery. He knows all the spots. No. No. No, no, no. Just ordered some Chick-fil-A breakfast? Ah, well, fuck me. Wish I could have some of that. Pyreeg's EGBB is great. I need to figure out, does Pyreeg have his own Discord server? He used to be in my Discord. I can't find him anywhere on Discord. I would love to do some, you know, some promotion for him, but I can't find him on Discord. I was looking last night. I don't see where he is. If he has his own Discord, I'll have to try and join that, because he's not in my Discord anymore. Jam is actually chunks of fruit, jelly doesn't. Jam has fruit bits in it, jelly is just the juices with pectin. I prefer jam. We feel you in every one of those no's. Yeah, nah, I don't think you could pay me enough. I don't think you could pay me enough to live in Toronto, man. No way. goes, ooh, pectin. My favorite. Jam is one of your 5 a day. There you go. I'm off to the farmer's market. So lots of jams and jellies. Ooh, get something good, Beaver. Get something good, man. Jelly or jam with smooth peanut butter? No, crunchy peanut butter with strawberry jam. Come on now. Is Toronto that bad? I mean, it depends. I mean, it's like any big city, right? Toronto is a massive city. When you factor in all the suburbs and everything, Toronto is huge. I feel like Toronto's a good city to visit. Probably not the best city to live in. But Wayward lives in Toronto, so... Not that bad. Cap grew up here and I avoid downtown. Yeah, I mean, you're right. If you stay in one of the suburbs, you're probably okay. I would agree with you on that one. Mr. Owls, good to see you, dude. How was your flight last night, Owls? Would you taste my jam? Absolutely not. That's toxic waste. Burn a hole in my tongue. Dave is trying to kill us out here. So I'm moving to Gatineau. Join the crew, my man. Join the crew. That's where I live. Vive la Française. Busy but calm event. Very fun. Nice house. Very nice. Yeah, I wasn't going to stream yesterday, man, but I was sitting here and I was like, dude, I'm so bored. I was like, I might as well stream. I might as well do a flight or something like that. Sitting here doing nothing. Now, if Battlefield was out, ooh. Did a 9-hour flight from RGTT to SFO before joining. Nice. Very cool, man. Avoid Brampton. I don't know much about Toronto right now and its surroundings. I have family that lives in Mississauga. That's usually where I end up going if I'm in Toronto. Cap, do you ever fly to Toronto City in real life? I have a couple times, yes. Sent you scientific definition of jelly and jam on Discord. Oh boy, I can't wait to read that one, Joe B. Should I put my spectacles on? Are you going to build a house at the farm? That's the plan, Virtue United. Yeah. The plan is to pay off as much of the house as we can, remortgage with a building mortgage, and hopefully build something very small and modest on the property. Brampton, your auto insurance will be ×3. Is that where all the crazy drivers are coming from? Without getting into racial, because I already know where this is going. So I pick up Battlefield 6, we playing it together. Buddy, you're going to have to join the long list of people that have messaged me asking if we can play Battlefield. There is, I'm trying to figure out, it's only squads of 4, so we'll have to figure it out, because I don't know if I don't even know if there's going to be a server browser. I hope there's at least going to be a server browser, so that if you're playing with like 6 to 8 people, you can kind of all join the same server together. Maybe not be in the same squad, but at least be in the same server on the same team. We'll have to wait and see. No, teams they're going away from that. It's only 64 players. They're going away from the 128 that they did in 2042 because it just didn't work. So they're going back to the 32v32. That's what it's going to be. Like for Conquest and stuff like that, it's 32v32. Is Battlefield 6 supposed to be that good? To be honest, I haven't been much different from COD. Like the same shit every flavor. Nah, Battlefield's always different, man. I'm gonna have to create a Battlefield channel in the Discord so people can join in squads. Yeah, I agree, Dan. It's probably a good idea. Speaking of DMs, you should see the message Cam Kenna sent me on Discord. Uh-oh. What did I send you? I'm excited for the Battle Royale. That should be fun. I think that's coming in a couple months, though, right? The Battle Royale's not going to be out, a couple months after release. I don't think the Battle Royale is going to be out immediately either. I believe it's going to be like a couple months after release. So release has been confirmed October 10th. And I think the Battle Royale's coming afterwards. They mentioned around Christmas. Could be, yeah. As long as I get the BR is free. So anybody will be able to download and play the BR. Have you heard of Arc Raiders coming out as well? Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of Arc Raiders, Caleb, to be honest with you. I watched a couple streamers playing it. It's, I don't know, not really my jam. I have a hard time getting into the third-person shooters. Just doesn't tickle my fancy, if you will. Non-tickling fancies. Phantom version of Battlefield 6 or standard version? I ordered the Phantom version, Andy. I slightly regretted it afterwards. I thought the reason why I pre-ordered the Phantom is because I thought I would get early access. Turns out that's not the case. But yeah. If you plan on buying the Season 1 pass and all the content that comes with Season 1, then I would say go with the Phantom pack, because it unlocks all of that for you. If you do purchase the Phantom pack, it's you get the Season 1, you get like skippable tiers and shit like that. Gives me more time to get held up by 12-year-olds in Arena Breakout. You know what's crazy is Battlefield Beta, or the Battlefield Open Beta is taking place the same weekend that Delta Force releases for consoles. Talk about a big FU by Battlefield. I heard if you pre-order the big boy one, you get 4 skins. Simmer down now. You get gun skins. You get a different operator, I think. You get a specialized operator. There's a couple things you get. Next weekend and the weekend after is the open beta? Correct, Paul. Yeah. So, I don't know what streams are going to look like over the next 2 weeks. Can we get the Air Canada voice? Ladies and gentlemen, bienvenue à bord Air Canada. Thank you for flying Air Canada, a member of the Star Alliance. Bienvenue à bord Air Canada. Thank you for choosing Air Canada. The Tombstone pack as well, so the characters from BF4. Oh yes, there you go. Pre-order now. Hey, is it a coincidence that COD is 50% off the day after Battlefield launch party? Nope, it's not at all. Been a minute since we were in 2024. We've been using it all week, actually. But yes, it has been a while. It has been a while. And knock on wood, ever since I reinstalled the simulator, it has been behaving very nicely. Very nicely. I need to update my bio? Why do I need to update my bio? I am on the Sim Update 3 beta, yes, Flubin. I am. I'm not 38. Am I 38? I'm not 38. I'm 37, aren't I? I was born in 1988. That means I'm 37. I think we already did update that. How old am I, chat? 30, 37? Yeah, 1988, 37. Shit, we old, chat. Time to retire. Standard barrel. A little bit late on that. 79. Pre-order now for a fresh Biscoff from Davis. May come with a tickle. I feel like Davis should be paying me if I was to pre-order that. He goes, same. I was born in 88. I'm 28. Nice. Shit, we old, man. We old, chat. Don't worry, once you hit 40, you completely disregard your birthdays altogether. Correct. Yeah. Speak for yourself, you're still a baby. Ugh. Oh, about that one, Nadya. I don't know about that one. Birthday's coming up on Thursday? Nice, dude. Well, we'll be streaming on Thursday. I think Thursday afternoon we're gonna do a flight, and then Thursday evening we're gonna stream Battlefield 6. I think that's the plan for Thursday. We'll squat up with the boys. When you're my age, you can call yourself old. Hopefully I look as good as you do, Nadya. Whenever I reach that golden age. I'm not going to ask your age because that's not correct. But I hope I look as good as you when I'm at your age. Just keep on with the diet, keep on with the exercising. Stream Snipe Peanut. I wonder if he'll be playing. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Yeah. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Got that right. Which I struggle with most of the time. Yeah, I get access on Thursday for the Battlefield beta. So I have it Thursday till Sunday of this week coming up, and then Thursday to Sunday of the following week. Cap, I sent you a Discord DM. If you're interested, let me know in there. I didn't know you were from Gatineau. You sent me a Discord message. Let me see. Hey, sounds good, Marcus. Yeah, man, we'll plan that out. Sounds good, buddy. Sounds good, my amigo. Alright, let's get some tunes bumping, shall we, friends? Get the sim sounds down here a little bit. We'll get our tunes bumping. Got our nice smooth jazz. Kepa, what age do you plan to retire with this job? Well, the beauty of streaming is I could do this till I'm fucking 80 years old, until I'm not competent enough to see the screen anymore. So who knows, man? Who knows? Cap, when we move back in the 777s, you'll be flying the LR? I don't have the LR, no. I'm not quite sure what we'll be doing. Chat, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Why go to Bermuda when you can go to Brittany to see a Bermuda Triangle?
Alright, we're back. Thanks, guys. Trav, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Mofo, good to see you, dude. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Still not at cruise altitude. God, the 321 climbs awfully sometimes. Rouge Ops, why are you giving me... I know we're not running behind. We just started our flight 20 minutes ago. Sounds good into the winds. Perfect time to go flying, too. I missed the TTS? Uh-oh. Who did I miss from TTS? Was it a Tangia TTS? Virtually United pilot says, why go to Bermuda when you can go to Brittany to see her Bermuda Triangle? Jesus Christ. I mean, he's not wrong, chat. Why am I getting ATC messages? The fuck? Get out of here. I don't even have those turned on. What? Why? You having tacos for lunch? Nice. Hey, I don't care. I don't care. Your frequency is set to a near... We're on 122.8. I have all this shit turned off, though, too. Like, all the ATC turned off. Wonder if it's on, like... Maybe it was on COM 2? Might have been COM 2. Nope. That's... Yep. It's definitely 122.8. Wherever we're flying. 122.8. It's going to be 45 Celsius for the month of August. Holy shit, Nadya. That is terrible. Chick-fil-A is en route? Are you from Ontario? I am, yes. Born and raised in Ottawa. Okay, man. Fuck off with that. Like November 8-9, automated weather. That's what we're picking up right now. The airport, November 8-9. I'm just gonna... Why? I thought you could, like, disable all of this. Doesn't matter what frequency I'm on right now, it's picking something up. Might be a setting for it. I think there is, but... Gavin, I think you can go to sound settings and turn down ETC to 0 and then maybe turn off some other settings. I'm pretty sure, as I said, up here, like, I have the ETC turned off. Communications is turned off. So I don't think we should be getting any of those anyways. It's weird. Very weird. Suspiciously weird. Suspicious. I'll be in Singapore and Vietnam. It's going to be hot and humid. Sheesh. Are you still flight attendant, Nadya? Hear that you can now swear heavily in the first 7 seconds of your videos. Why? Because the YouTube checks don't happen till after 7 seconds? Need to go to the sound mixer setting in the sim. I'm not going to do that now. I don't want the sim to crash every time I seem to go to the menu. They changed their policies? Of course they did. Good old YouTube. I swear, man, they sit around and they're like, okay, what can we change that's irrelevant? Got you. Let's change that again. If you take off from Sabah with airliners, you would put full flaps, take off. Airliners would never fly out of Sabah, Matthias. I know Swiss and Erin like to fly their airplanes out of Sabah, but that would never happen. They changed the swearing rule for monetization. Good. I've upgraded. Ooh. Are you now flying the airplanes, Nadya? That would be cool. Llama Man, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. About to do an 8-hour and 51-minute flight from Dubai to Hong Kong. Nice. Enjoy. Just say I'm wearing stripes. I'll send you a photo. Sounds good, Nadya. Sounds good. How's 2024? Are you planning to make the switch? Yeah, I'm going to start using 2024 more. I'm not going to do a full switch over. There's still a bunch of stuff coming out for 2020 that I'm interested in, but yeah. Hey, Cam, what is the frequency for uncontrolled airspace? The universal frequency 122.8. 122.8. Oh, and we're still picking up that stupid ATIS. RJ, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Cap, what plane would you use if you did a Janet airline? 737-600. Cap, how do you feel about the Indy 340 only being in 2024? I'm annoyed by it because I want to fly the 340. I think that's going to be pretty standard moving forward, man. A lot of the products are going to start coming out for 2024. I mean, the 350 was basically only going to come out for 2024. And then they, you know, last minute decided to put it out for 2020 as well. Maybe they'll do that with the 340, but I don't know. Cap, you know that when you take off, you set throttles? I set throttles to 40%. Wow. Thank you, Owls. Very nice. Are we on VATSIM? We are on VATSIM, yes. Cubing, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're well. There's a 340. There's two of them coming. We have the AnyBuilds 340 and the Aerosoft 340. We have two 340s coming. No AnyBuilds, they won't put the 340 in 2020? Well, I mean, they put the 350 in 2020. We'll have to wait and see, man. I wouldn't really say there's like a, you know, I know that Indie Builds is definitely trying to push 2024 more. So we'll see. Wonder why my estimated fuel on board is 7.1 because of your alternate airport, Michael. The alternate airport's about an hour away. Remember, Bermuda, we're in the middle of nowhere. Middle of the Atlantic. Flying Atlanta to JFK is it a good flight or a bad flight? It's a fine flight, Drew. How's the VRAM on 2024 given on your 3080? I am using auto FPS. So it's been fine, thankfully. They put 2020 because everyone wanted 2020? Maybe. Yeah. When you see owls, you do woot woot. Cap, you have to think, what do I always comment when you turn and line up on the runway? Exactly what owls just said. But you have to remember, Airbus you call out 100 knots, not 80 knots. Boeing, you call out 80 knots. Airbus, it's 100 knots. You have to know the difference. How did you get music in the background? I'm just playing it. Kai-Tak Airport. I wish Kai-Tak was still around, man.
Today's meal service includes Coke, liquid or powder, Brittany's Brittany made tacos, and alcohol. Meal service will begin shortly.
Virtually United, thank you for the support, my man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How many gigs of VRAM does my card have? 10 gigs, Joe. Because Brittany made tacos. You ever thought about historical ops or routes that don't exist anymore? Yeah, we do those sometimes, Cubing. Most of the time we're trying to do real routes, though. You can connect Spotify or one of the radios in the Fenix to control the volume through it too now? Yes, you can. Yes, Epidemic Sounds is where I get the music from. It is a paid service. Well worth it, though. Telly, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday afternoon, my friend. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Chat, what stretch do we go with? Do we go with Dark Plasma? Do we go with Alien Kush? Or do we go with Death Vader? Those are our choices this afternoon, chat. Dark Plasma, Death Vader, or Alien Kush. Are you into sim racing? I'm not. Dan said Death Vader. Alright, that's what we're doing. Death Vader for Mr. Barry. Hey, Cap, I want to buy a VR headset, but I don't know which one to get. You should speak to XP72. XP does a lot of VR stuff. He would know a lot more than I would when it comes to the VR. Chat, I don't think Henry's going to be happy about his bath. I don't think he likes going for a bath. Holy shit, dude, I was vacuuming yesterday and Henry was freaking out over the vacuum, man. It was the funniest shit ever. Henry, no consent, correct. Can you convert any add-ons for Microsoft 2020 to 2024? Convert? Some will work better than others. Yeah. Are we getting a bath cam? Imagine I hooked up one of the GoPros to OBS. Just put a GoPro on while we're giving Henry a bath. How did Henry react to the vacuum? He was not very pleased about it. Which is weird because I've done it before and he was perfectly fine. I don't know what it was yesterday when I was vacuuming. He was just not about it. He was so scared. I don't know why. It's the same as his nail trimmer. Dude, I have this nail trimmer for him. It's like an automatic nail trimmer. It's basically a Dremel with like a little like sandpaper file on the end of it. Dude. He freaks the fuck out. And he's such a chill, calm dog. I don't understand. You are a rare Av geek from the Maldives. Very cool, man. I'd love to visit the Maldives. Have you considered Valium? I have not, no. Have some of Daisy's pain meds still. I wonder if we can give him one of those and just cut his nails. Sent you a PM on Discord? Awesome, Nadya, I'll take a look. Henry, bath time can only be only pause. Nice. What settings do you have for Real Cat Turb? 50-50-50, King. On the values, 50-50-50. Chad, I think we're getting close to New York. Where are we? We are, yeah, here. We'll be flying right over New York here in a second. Get Henry on the laughing gas. Time to visit Mr. Baldo? It is. Let's go, Tony. We're going for pizza. Oh. Doesn't seem to be rendering all that well. Oh, there we go. There's New York. There's Newark. There's La Garbage. And then JFK should be right there. Some cargo next week? Yes, we'll do some cargo next week. We will, we will. Terminal C at LaGuardia is actually really nice. The improvements they've done to LaGuardia are apparently really, really nice. Here you go, Drew. Well, I'm sure you got it, man. Just think of it like any other airport, dude. Any other airport. Orbix Atlanta is going to be a game changer. I hope we get it soon, man. What, they previewed it months ago, and still no news, still no release date, still no beta, early access. Nothing. It's weird. You got thinking of finally picking up the Fenix after the BFU. I know the 2024 version is a lot updated, but the 2020 version still gets some love. The BFU and also house performance. It's good, Extinct. Yeah, it's really, really good. Music's giving me Disneyland and Broadway vibes. Yes. Going for the smooth jazz. Not been here for about 2 years. Still going strong. We are, Storm. Good to see you, man. Welcome back, buddy. Still going strong. Atlanta previews coming next week. Oh. Hopefully we get a release date with those previews. That would be nice. Four months left until Christmas. That's crazy. One Center asked me how far I am. How can I tell how many miles? Look at your PFD or your McDo. Your PFD or your McDo will do best. Kev, do you think CTAF is going to be permanent? I think it should be in Europe too. I like it a lot personally, but it's still annoying when idiots transmit on 122.8. I don't know if it'll ever make its way over to Europe. I feel like there's too many frequencies all within close proximity for it to work in Europe. I don't know. Atlanta's coming from Orbex? It is, yeah. Going to be testing that Atlanta scenery, going to be checking everything, every detail. True. I've realized recently I'm main thread limited on Microsoft, whatever that means. Are you on 2020? Because everybody is on 2020. Cockpit textures were reworked again? They were, Umer, yeah. Can't wait to have a better PC specs than you for like a month until you decide to upgrade your rig. It'll happen soon. Imagine Sim Atlanta is pathetic? Correct. Yes, it is. Cooking with us. Thanks so much for your subscription. Welcome aboard, my friend. Your PFD, your primary flight display. So the screen on your left and on your right. Your PFD and your MFD. Get that 4090 or 5090? No, 5080. 5080, 5080 Super. Dun 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 dun. We're gonna be streaming it Thursday night, Bob. So as soon as you get home, you gotta jump in the squad. I need you to die a bunch so that I can revive you a bunch and get a bunch of XP, alright? I will keep you alive, sir. Default LAN also kills performance, correct. Is your MFD the iPad? No. PFD is the two front screens in front of you. So, a little lesson today. This is your PFD, this is your MFD, and these are your... What are these ones? They just call these ECAM? I think these are ECAM upper and lower. So, for example, we're direct doggers, and we're 13.1 miles out from doggers. You can also go to your McDo, and it'll also tell you right here how far away you are from each waypoint. 12 miles, 16 miles, 27 miles, 37 miles. There's a lot. Leave a spot open? I don't know. Do you deserve a spot? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. What airline do most passengers fly from out of Atlanta? Probably Delta. It is a massive Delta hub. Your Winwing Boeing MCP is out for delivery? Hey, my man. Nice. Cap, we ever fly Delta with the 777-200? Probably not. Only thing I miss from Atlanta is that airport. Forget everything else. Hot Atlanta. Remember the guy on frequency yesterday? Hot Atlanta Center. Good day. Road Rager, welcome back, man. Hot Atlanta Center. This is Delta 1451. Was it Captain Burger? I have no clue. Atlanta is still the busiest airport in the world, is it? Any plans that can auto put your sim brief into your MFD so I don't have to set my waypoints or anything like that? Correct, yes. If you go to sim brief, you can link your sim brief account with the Fenix aircraft, and it's a one-tap import. Atlanta is Delta's flagship hub for the airline, correct. Captain Burger's a chill dude. I don't know who that is. Who's Captain Burger? Is it time to switch to 2024? I would say with the release of Sim Update 3, it's definitely starting to shape up nicely. I don't know, I'd have to go pull the tapes yesterday. It was when we departed out of Charlotte back to Nashville. We heard him when we were like up at cruise altitude. Look him up, he's been making these fun vids of VATSIM events, okay. Now, can he fly the airplane properly? That's the big thing. Does he fly properly? Hey Cap, Any Builds announces a 340 and a 380. Yeah. Exciting times, man. Ah, Birdie, it's been way too long, dude. What's the last game we, like, actually played? Was it 2042? Because, like, you didn't really get into this Call of Duty. You really weren't interested in this iteration of Call of Duty. Fair enough. But I feel like the last time we've, like, played a game was 2042. Which was probably, like, 2 years ago. Quick question, Beyond ATC or Say Intentions? They're both really good, Jordan. I don't know enough about Beyond ATC to like go off about why one is better than the other. They're both really good. You'll have to do a little bit of research though on them. I'm not sure which one is better. 2042. I'm probably going to triple or quadruple the hours in Battlefield 6, Birdie. Especially with Portal, if they bring back a bunch of like the older maps in Portal. Man. So you've never experienced Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 maps. Sheesh. Battlefield 1 was the last Battlefield game I played. Battlefield 3 and 4 are goated. Yes, correct. I played Battlefield 5. I have a couple hundred hours in Battlefield 5. The problem is I felt Battlefield 5 was too close to Battlefield 1. I was kind of done with that whole era of like semi-automatic single shot, you know? I don't think they'll bring zombies. 5 was ass? Nah, 5 was good. 5 was basically 1, just different. It was basically the same game. Battlefield Bad Company 2? Dude, Battlefield Bad Company 2 on the PS3. That's where I used to play that game. Sheesh, man. Reminder, do click the GSX check button, the FSDT installer once in a while. The developer tends to push small fixes without increasing the version of numbers. Checking will get those fixes. Okay, there you go. I'll go back, Battlefield, Vietnam, and Bad Company. Also great ones. Yeah. I remember playing multiplayer Battlefield Bad Company 2. Sai Sauce. What's up, my friend? Welcome back. Hope you're well. Check DM, sent you a video. Okay, I'll probably watch it after, Matthew. I don't need any music or anything going off. We're playing you in next week. Yes, the 777. 777 next week, 737 the following week, then probably back into Airbus the following week. So we've got like the next 3 weeks planned. 777 next week, iFly 73 Max the following week, all in 2024 as well. Lincoln, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Maybe back in the CRJ at the end of August. I'd like to do the CRJ again. Yeah. I'd like to fly the CRJ in 2024 as well. I've heard a lot of good things. And performance is incredible on that, so we could probably fly it to any airport we wanted to. No MD-11 love? It's not out yet. I think it's going to be... The MD-11 will be out for 2024, I think within the next couple of months, I think they said. When does Sim Update 3 come out? Should be soon, within the next couple weeks, I think. Should try the 350 in 2024 too. Flies different from 2020? Yeah, probably should. Major Mark, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back, my amigo. So does PMGG planes work on 24? Some do, Marku. The 777 works. The 737, no. But the 777 does. Korean Air 777 Vancouver to Guadalajara. Korean Air 777 Vancouver to Guadalajara. That could be a fun one. How long is that flight, Kev? That's interesting. How to use SimBrief? It looks complicated. Take a look at some videos online. Definitely can be complicated for the first couple times that you use it, but you'll get used to it very quickly. It's very intuitive. Kind of just plug in a little bit of information and it fills everything for you. How do you install Auto FPS? It's very tricky. No, it's not at all. Run the program, let the installer do its thing, run the installer again if you were missing a bunch of files, then boom, that's it, man. It just runs in the background. You set whatever one you're using, frame gen, VR, no frame gen, LS, so lossless scaling. You set whatever you're using, then you put your FPS, what you don't want your FPS to go under. For me, I set it as 60 FPS. So anytime we start approaching 60 FPS, it automatically turns down some of the settings. And then once we achieve better FPS, some of the settings go up. So you can see here now our terrain level of detail is up to 240 with our object level of detail at 10, because the higher you go, the less you're actually going to make out the buildings on the ground and stuff, right? So, do you think it's time to move on to 2024? With Sim Update 3, I feel like it's time to maybe start considering it. Four hours one way. Okay. That's not too bad. Maybe that's something we can do next Saturday. Won't be a crazy long haul. I'm gonna... Man, fuck, dude. All I'm gonna want to do is play Battlefield next week, chat. This is gonna be tough, man. Thursday to Sunday. Right now I live in Orlando. I see some Delta Connection regional jets flying Cincinnati to Orlando. Nice. Jay, thanks for your support, man. Welcome aboard, dude. That's cargo, right, Kev? Korean Air Cargo 777. Battlefield takes priority? Dude. Dude. I've been waiting a while for this one. I've been waiting a while for a modern Battlefield. I can't believe we're about to get one. Is that free open beta Battlefield 6? Saturday, Sunday is open beta, and then the following weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is open. So the only closed beta that they have is Thursday, Friday of this week coming up. 2 days. Is Joe B still in chat? Joe B, I think you need to take this Friday off work. Just a heads up. Howdy, Skip. Just a couple flights in the UK in the 319. UK VATSIM airspace has been insane today, but fun. Ooh, nice. If you sign up for Battlefield Labs before July 31st, you get early access. Correct. I'm convinced this is Cap Canada's favorite route. Really? I mean, we fly this every couple months. I don't know the last time we've done this. I think it was a couple months ago. Didn't we do the full day? We did Toronto, Bermuda, back to Toronto last time we did this, I believe. Really need to get my gaming PC back for the shop by next week? Yeah, you do. You're a bad boy, Mr. Barry. No, I think he's talking about your PC, Dan. What was wrong with your PC? You should stream more Iceland Air ops. Iceland Air's fun. Maybe in the next couple of weeks when we're back in the iFly, we can do some ops out of Iceland. I don't know if I can run 2020 constantly with a 3050 and a Ryzen 5 8400F. With the right settings, you can, Extinct. I think with your settings on like medium and maybe using auto FPS, you'll be good. Tomorrow I want to fly in Europe for about 2 to 3 hour long flight. What can I do that's enjoyable? Tomorrow we're taking a look at some new scenery by AnyBuilds. We're going Larnaca to Athens, or Athens to Larnaca and back to Athens tomorrow. Aegean. I don't know if we're taking the 319 or the 320. Haven't decided yet. Don't have work. I'm lucky due to my learning disability, so I get to play Battlefield all week. My man. Be a fun week. How much VRAM do I have in the sim? Like, how much VRAM is it using? I don't know. Don't forget Lufthansa A321 Frankfurt to Munich. Yes. I don't know if we can get that one this week, Nadya, but we'll definitely do that one. That will definitely happen. Can you fuck off with the Christmas music, dude? Get the hell out of here. I don't even know why that's an option right now. Why is that on the playlist? What is my graphics card VRAM? I have 10 gigs. I have the original 3080. 10 gig graphics card. Hey Cap, I'm staying in 2020 with Rex Atmos and NVIDIA filters, but do you think 2024 has better physics? 100%. 100%. It's on the playlist because it's the last 6 months of the year. Jesus. Christmas music, December 1st. That's when Christmas music is okay. From December 1st till December 31st. That is the only time Christmas music is allowed. 1 month a year. You should upgrade GPU. I have a 4070, so maybe get a 4080 or 4090. I hear those are really good. Yes, I plan on getting a 5080. Is Microsoft 24 more explainy? As far as like flight physics and dynamics, sure. More than 2020, but they're still very different. Ultimate role-playing, fly whichever campaign takes you to Battlefield 6 in between missions. Go to like Cairo. You start Christmas stuff the day after Halloween? No. You should be thrown in jail. Cap, today this morning I did a flight from Orlando to Miami with American 787. Nice. Hope to get it back soon and working better than ever. Hopefully, yeah. Dan needs his PC back. It's already been too long. It's already been like almost 3 weeks. Microsoft and Battlefield crossover when? Evening Cap, just saw an EasyJet outside my house deploying its landing gear and EasyJet plans this week. Maybe Monday. We might do EasyJet on Monday. We'll see. I want to check out the AnyBuilds Gatwick. So we might do some EasyJet ops out of Gatwick. Daniel still does not have his PC, correct. Tugger, you're not wrong. Great name, by the way, Tugger Nuts. I did travel for real. I was just playing on Xbox. Correct, yes. Already got a Halloween shit in the stores here in the UK probably for the last 4 weeks. Jesus, that's crazy. You know what? Actually, I went into Walmart the other day to pick up some stuff, and they had all the back-to-school stuff up already, and I was like, oh my god. I used to hate this time of the year. The back-to-school. Ugh. I have the AnyBuilds Gatwick's pretty good, but a little heavy on performance. Yeah, I feel like every AnyBuilds product is heavy on performance. Swift Jam, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. YouTube exposed my username. Yeah, you can change it. For those of you that want to change it, I posted in here earlier how to do it. There you go. That's how you change your handle if you want to change it. Here in the States, Walmart is trying to crisscross back to school with a touch of Halloween. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I work at Lowe's and we started putting Halloween stuff up a few weeks ago. That's wild, dude. Absolutely wild. On September 22nd, fall starts. Thank you. Thank you. All right, chat. What's the weather doing in Bermuda? We getting any better? We're, I feel like we're about halfway there. Yeah, we're about halfway there. What are we doing in Bermuda? Please tell me it's better. 230 at 14. Not really. I mean, it's down from 19 knots, but that's still a pretty ballsy quartering crosswind. 230 at 14 knots. What does VCHS mean? Vicinity showers? Yes. Showers in the vicinity. I think that's what that means. Few at 2200, few at 42, scattered at 20. All right. Not the worst weather. Not ideal situations, but not too bad. Cam, should I switch it up instead of flying to JFK? Should I go to Boston? Up to you, man. Cap, in your auto FPS settings, what do you got below the 60 FPS? Is it just adjusting TLED and OLED, or are there any other settings like clouds and buildings in the sim? I don't think so. There might be if you open up the expert options. There's your There's your expert options that you can go to and change. But yeah, I just have it set to auto, and you can see it working its magic right now. You can see how it's going up, 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 up. Now we're at 200. But yeah, we don't want that. We just want regular options. Regular. Oh, Daniel made a command for it. Thank you, Daniel. Thunderstorms are occurring in the vicinity of the airport. So Guppy finally moved to 24. For which reasons? Well, it's about time. I feel like it's about time. Honestly, man, I was kind of getting sick and tired of the every single stream, probably about 50 times a stream. Hey Cap, when are you moving to Microsoft 2024? Hey Cap, why are you not using Microsoft 2024? Hi Captain, how come you're not using Microsoft 2024? Microsoft 2024 when? So, yeah. Here we are. Cap, what does BFU mean? Big Fenix update. Is Auto FPS still recommended for 2024 if you have native frame gen? I find it helps, Skyworker. I'm using the FSR 3 and the Auto FPS helps big time. Of course you guys are going to start asking me now. How come you're using 2024 now? You guys are silly. Bunch of sillies. Bunch of Mr. Sillies. Will I make my kids a pilot? I'm not having kids, thankfully. No children for me. The reason 2020 is dead to me is crazy long loading times. Yeah. When you compare the loading times to 2020 and 2024, it's astonishing, Dougal. I can launch 2024 and be into the simulator in probably about a minute. Takes me about 4 to 6 minutes to launch 2020. My dad's a commercial pilot, and he for sure made me a pilot. There you go. Very cool. Do you think I should pick up the Fenix or try Xbox GP and try 2024? Well, you can't buy the Fenix if you're on console. It's only available for PC. DLSS swap now as FS3 updates. It works wonders for NVIDIA users. There you go. Exactly, Virtual United. You planning on doing Austrian ops? Yes, Austrian and Australia. Takes 10 minutes for you? Sheesh. Are you using add-on linker, Dougal? If you're not using add-on linker, I can suggest add-on linker because probably what's going on is it's taking forever to load because your community folder is probably full. I use add-on linker and I only install the sceneries for that day that I plan on flying. And yeah, I'm about 4 minutes on the load. 4 to 6 minutes, depends. Are you using DLSS? I'm not, no. I'm just using FSR 3 with TAA. BU, hey, man, I'm happy. More aircraft, man. More aircraft means more planes to fly and choose from. GSX more than doubles your load time? Really? So you are using it, Dougal. Yeah, that's weird. Add-on linker update will now track GSX profiles installed. Ooh, interesting, Skyworker. I don't think I've updated add-on linker in a while. There's been a few game-changing programs that I've started using probably within the last like 6 months to a year. The FSR 3 support for 2024 is incredible. Add-on linker, auto FPS, bunch of good stuff now. As a viewer, I'm glad you moved to 2024 since the extra eye candy was very easy to look at. Yeah, absolutely. For sure, too. Yep, I feel we'll worry about that when you buy it, Matthias. Have you ever been to Canada? If not, then you should. It's a great country with beautiful lakes. Thank you. I didn't know that about Canada. I might have to go visit Canada one time. Cap, do you have a link for auto FPS? Yes, put AFPS in chat. Exclamation point AFPS. Did you see the Builds 340? I did. Cap, have you tried the 350 and 24? I had performance or better in 24 instead of 20. I haven't yet. I do plan on doing that over the next couple of weeks. See, I knew he was being sarcastic. That's why I gave him a sarcastic answer. It all worked out. I was flying around the Rockies near Denver last night, and with AFPS in 2024, freaking incredible. It is, man. Hey, Gab, do you recommend switching to 2024 now? Sim Update 3, I think, is going to be the big one. I think once Sim Update 3 is stable and out of beta, I think 2024 is going to be in a lot better state. Yep, this is my second day of VATSIM. Just to be sure, what do I say to center when I want to land? Because I know they tell you to switch to approach and then to tower. Well, if they do that, they'll just give you a descent. They'll descend via your arrival, and then they'll switch you over to approach and then to tower. Am I flying to Bangladesh today? Nope, we're flying to Bermuda. The Bermuda Triangle. I think I'll pick up the Fenix and wait till Sim Update 3 to test 2024. There you go. Lee, what's up, my man? This camera angle seems to make us look like we're climbing like a homesick angel. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. I think it's just the angle of attack. See, this looks normal, but for whatever reason, when we go out to this view, it looks like we're climbing. I think it's just the angle of attack of the airplane. But it does look like we're climbing, which is weird. Is there a second leg today? No, I've got a family barbecue that I need to go to. No second leg today. Does it look like we're climbing? It kind of does. The angle of attack is a little bit weird.
Well, hello, buddy.
Jordan Chisholm donated $5 Canadian.
My man.
How dare I be late for some rouge ops.
Yeah.
Good to see you again, CPT.
Good to see you, Jordan. Thanks for the 5 bones, man. Appreciate you as always. Huge. No floaties. Thank you, man. Very, very kind. It seems like we've got, what, a couple degrees nose up? I don't know, we're Mach, Alt Cruise, and Navin. We're doing everything we should be doing. Such a great song. Is the trim doing weird shit? I don't think so. Hey, Cap, you got a least favorite airport to fly into on the sim? Not really. How's the performance? Good. Getting 100 FPS right now with FSR 3 enabled. And we are 299 miles from our top of descent, friends. About 40 minutes. 40 minutes till we descend. Favorite jazz artist? I don't know if I have one, to be honest with you. We kind of just started with the jazz on the channel. Yes, it's normally for an aircraft to maintain slightly positive angle of attack during cruise. This means the nose of the plane is pitched slightly relative to the airflow, allowing the wings to generate enough lift to counteract gravity while maintaining a level flight path. There you go. I agree, Tube. Yeah. Might get a little bit bumpy through some of this. We're going to get the seatbelt sign on here quickly. Might get a few little bumps in the clouds up here. Yep, there they are. Exactly, Ferris. Just destroyed a whole box of KD? My man. Original or sharp cheddar? Seatbelt sign is on. Everybody sit down. Just a few little bumps. About to descend into Denver, flying United 777 from Houston. Nice. About to use the restroom, just had to turn on the seatbelt sign at that moment. Yes, sir. I don't think you want to be trying to walk around while we're through this right now. There's the weather radar. Picking up a little bit of weather off our left. Find the Battleship Gray livery? Nice. It's one of my favorites. I remember that one as a kid. Must be a good response for just a few little bumps. Depends where we're going, Dougal. Alright, seatbelt signs are off. Seem to be out of the soup. Turn the cabin off. Give us a little bit of some wing views now. Little advice, turn the turbulence to medium at least because it's kind of off after Sim Update 2. I have the in-game turbulence set to low, and I'm using Real Cat Turb for the cloud turbulence. Otherwise, you don't get any turbulence through the clouds. Rocking over the Bermuda scared me as a kid because of all the myths. Yeah, believe it. I've never been to Bermuda real life. I have a 4060. Should I use DLSS or FSR3? I would use FSR3 or native frame gen. Those would be the two that I would be using. Native frame gen or FSR3. That's right, guys. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Austin, what's up, man? I'll do my best to answer. Captain UK, what's up, dude? Good to see you. What about a 30 series? Yeah, FSR is going to be the best, for sure. Alexius, it has, yeah. We've been, I did a fresh install of the sim and I started using auto FPS and it seems to be working really well. When you uninstalled the sim, did you just do the uninstall through Steam or did you manually delete any files or folders? I uninstalled through Steam and then I also deleted the Limitless folder. Visitors are not allowed to rent or drive a traditional car in Bermuda. Is that true, Nadya? I wonder why that is. Huh. Households are restricted to only one car. Oh, because of the size of the island. That actually makes sense. So you can't rent a car. I bet Uber's pretty busy then down there. Make sure you don't update GSX, correct. Anyone know why my Fenix iPad is blurry? Is it just the iPad or is it all your displays? What's my favorite Boeing airplane in 2024? I haven't really flown many Boeings. It's probably either going to be the PMDD 777 or the iFly 73 Max. Just the iPad? I'm not sure. Did you have to redo your keybinds and camera views for 2024? No, it saved all of that onto the cloud, Austin. Thankfully. So all your joystick sensitivities and controls, all of that is saved to the cloud. Actually, it's all the displays. Yeah. Are you using DLSS for your anti-aliasing? I'm assuming you're using DLSS, and that's probably what's causing the problem. Yes, much less space, Hugo, because everything is streamed now. It's not taking up space on your hard drive. What happened with GSX? I did it this morning. Is it messed up? Yeah, there's some bugs, but somebody, I think Owls was saying there's a hot fix or something. What should you use? Try using TAA. TAA for your rendering, not DLSS. Or FSR3 with TAA. Samusa, what's up, my friend? Welcome back. Captain, for buying the 737-700, which I want to be the first PMGG. I want to buy a second PMGG 737. It will be the 800. Nice. How about Tobii Eye Tracker in 2024? Any adjustments need to be made? Toy, right now it's not really working. With Sim Update 3, we're getting full Tobii support in 2024. So it should be fixed very soon. Hey Cap, just received my Wing Wing Mic 2. I absolutely love this thing. Nice. Yeah, I've had mine for a while now. Definitely makes flying Airbus a lot of fun, that's for sure. Hey, there you go, Lee, my man. Venison A321? You mean Fenix A321 or FS Labs A321? I prefer the Fenix. But I really think it's just a personal opinion. Some people prefer FS Labs, some people prefer Fenix. I prefer flying the Fenix. Do you think Microsoft 24 is worth buying? I would say it's in a better state now than it was on release, that's for sure. What sensitivities are you using for the BFU update? Seems my settings have gone to pot. I think I might have accidentally deleted or overwritten the original file. Jordan, I'm running straight linear. If you're on the Phoenix Discord, they posted an article that showed their joystick sensitivity settings, and they suggest full linear now. The airplane does actually really feel good. It's tweaked around full linear, not having to add a bunch of curves onto your sensitivities and stuff. You have yet to touch your 2 McDoos? What, really? Phoenix made a lot of people switch to 2024? I mean, it still works in 2020. This update as well. Philip, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. We're about to land 2-6 left in Vegas on 20, and they told me to go around, and I was like, damn, but that's Vegas for you? Could be T-Storm yet. Busy airport. Pretty cool. Developer tweaked the model on their end so you don't have to mess with sensitivity curves. I agree. Yeah, you can always mess with the curves. Some people aren't happy with, you know. Very good. Come fast upon. What's up, man? Yep, I'd already read your comment earlier. You asked if we were flying to Bangladesh, and I told you no, we're flying to Bermuda. When will the 737 come to 2024? Not sure, Hugo. Hopefully soon. Kind of surprised it's not out yet. Think within the next week or two, Alex. It should be out. In the next week or two. Do you have slow mode on? I do. Yeah, every 5 seconds you can send a message. Just helps moderate things a little bit easier. Does the NE330 fly well? I haven't flown the NE330 in a while, man. We're going to get into it over the next couple of weeks, so. Still on an 8 gig 2080 Super. It's becoming unplayable. I get paid Friday. Should buy a 5080 at Micro Center or hold off for another 2 months and save for a 5090? Well, it depends what your other specs are. Make oatmeal. I wouldn't suggest just throwing a 5090 in a PC. Really depends what your other components are, because otherwise you'll have some pretty severe bottlenecking going on. All right, chat. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna quickly bathe Henry with his de-shedding shampoo. We'll see how this works. Give me about 15 minutes, and I will be right back. All right, friends, we're back. Thank you very much for that. If only I could describe the amount of hair that just came off of Henry. I also can't find his brush. I don't know where I put it. But, the amount of hair that just came off this guy, holy shit, dude. 2 Big Macs. We could have made 2 Big Macs with the amount of hair that you just shedded off, Mr. Henry. And is still shedding off. Jesus, dude. That time of the year. Don't fall asleep on the cap? No. I was washing Henry, giving him a bath. Little Henry was getting a bath. 92 miles till top of descent, friends. What are the good ATR planes? There's really only one. And it's I forget what, the Asobo ATR? Road Rager, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're well. Wonder what 340 I'll choose. Well, AnyBuild's partner, so I'll probably get the AnyBuild's 340, and then we'll have to decide if we want to purchase the Aerosoft 330. You just entered Boston airspace. Nice. Harley, what's up? Welcome back. Hope you're well. So excited for the 340. It's something I thought we would not get a decent product from. Yeah, now we have 2 of them. I'm assuming the AnyBuilds is going to be out before the Aerosoft, but I don't know. That's just making an assumption. Will you be live tomorrow? I will be live tomorrow, yes. We're doing some Aegean ops tomorrow. Athens to Larnaca and back. Do you think the NE380 or 340 will come first? Probably the 340. Excited about the L1011? That's an airplane I don't think I'll be flying, Nadya. I guess never say never, but I just don't see myself flying that one. Do you think the NE3... Oh, sorry, I got that one. I got a fresh cartridge for my drive chat. Any pre-descent Biscoffs? Sure. We're 70 miles from top of drop. Do you think Bluebird will give us a Christmas present this year? I hope so. I hope so. Just curious, how much space does your external hard drive have? I don't have an external hard drive. I wish Fenix was on the marketplace. I know people hate having it there. But it's nice having all the DLCs in one place built in. I could understand that as well. I could. Alright, the aircraft's yelling at us, wants us to enter our descent information. Let's do that now, friends, shall we? 65 miles from top of drop. Weather, Bermuda, what do we got? 230 at 14. Alright, so it's still a pretty hefty quartering crosswind. Showers in the vicinity, few at 22, few at 42, scattered at 20, 29 degrees and 1020. 29 degrees, 1020. All right, and our baro for the ILS Zulu 30 is 254 on the baro. 254. We'll throw that into there. Beautiful. Everything is done and set correctly. 61 miles till top of drop, friends. 61 miles. Do you use the Windwing make do? If yes, do you think it's worth the money? Absolutely, Freddie. Especially if you fly Airbus planes. Yes. Is Bluebird the only one making a 7.6 for Microsoft that I'm aware of, Hugo? Yeah. 7.5, 7.6. Of the competent developers, at least. Apparently, ultra long-haul Air Canada flights offer all-you-can-eat Biscoff, pretzels, and water. Interesting. Just keep hitting the attendant button. More Biscoffs, please. More Biscoffs, please. Will I be live later today? No. Next live stream is tomorrow, same time as today. Cool bro, what's up man? Welcome back. Still trying to get my PFP7 to work with the PMDG 777-200. I wish Windwing would do an update. Interesting. Interesting that it's not working yet, Nadya. I feel like Windwing has been pretty good with the updates. They posted an update later, the day after the Fenix released. Saying hello, hope to be off by now, but work the inbound. Cab Delta Dog, make that money, my man. Get that moolah. Fenix 340 coming soon? Well, now there's already 2 more. Any Hawaii streams? Yeah, Hawaii would be fun. Maybe next time we're in... how's Hawaii in 2024? Maybe we'll have to do... some Southwest hops in Hawaii. Helicopter saying hi, working outside today, getting more painting done. Nice. And beautiful weather. Beautiful weather, man. I will not be live later today, no. Live tomorrow, same time as today. I am finishing stream, jumping in the shower, and I'm on my way out this afternoon. Yeah, you've been busy, Cab Delta Dog. Working every day, my man. Where are you off to tomorrow? Tomorrow we're doing some Aegean ops. We're going to check out some new scenery by Any Builds, Larnaca. Down off the coast of Turkey. Does Fly Tampa Athens work with 2024 chat? Hopefully it does. Is Henry smelling nice and fresh? He is, yes. He is, he looks like he's a little bit upset sitting on the couch right now. He'll get over it once he knows we're going into the car. It's a date, exactly. Yes, it is in Cyprus. Yeah, just off the coast of Turkey. All right, we are 11 miles from descent. Let's look at our descent profile here. So we need to be 3,000 at Bidvi and then 1,500 at Cabum to intercept. Interesting. All right, so we'll descend initially down to 3,000. When is top of descent? Right now. Back in the 70s, my brother used to spray his dog with Old Spice. Oh, how the times have changed. You know, it's funny, actually, Nadya. I have some, it's called puppy perfume. It's honeysuckle and something, but I don't like the way that it smells. It smells weird. But I did get him some because when I first brought him home from the shelter, he was probably the stinkiest dog I've ever seen in my life when I first brought him home. All right, there's our descent, friends. Seatbelt sides are going on. Let's enjoy the views out here as we descend into Bermuda. Hey, Gap, do you think a 5060 Ti with 32 gigs of memory is good for the sim? I think you'll be fine, yeah. I don't run the sim at max, but on medium to high settings, just like I'm running, I think you'll be perfectly fine. The sim still looks fantastic on medium to high settings. And Henry just got a bath with some, it's called oatmeal something. Oatmeal lavender de-shedding wash or something. I don't know. I need to get him one of those, like, those gloves that you put on and then you comb the dog. I need to get him one of those. Been flying the Fenix 321 and I love it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Just took a cruise to Bermuda in June. Stayed there for 3 days. It was beautiful. Nice. Very cool, Fluben. What's that stuff blowing in the camera? Is your house on fire or is there a candle? Yes. There's smoke in the cockpit. That's why we're descending. Never plan on Ultra. Doesn't even seem too much of different than high. Correct. Yes. Is 8 gig of VRAM okay? You might struggle with 8 gigs of VRAM. Yeah, don't get the 8 gig. Correct. Okay, you got the 16 gig? Good. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but 8 gigs of VRAM is really starting to show its age. Yeah, you'll be fine with 12, Shamrock. I know stretching is legal in Canada, but do they still ticket you if you're driving under the influence? Oh, yes. Driving stoned is the same as a DUI. It's the same as drinking and driving. No, I'm doing Singapore to JFK right now on an 8 gig card on Vatsim with a 350. Sheesh. Your computer might take off from its desk here soon. Those fans are spinning. 8 gig was pretty bad still in 2020. Yeah, it's pushing it for sure. Garden Cap, going to escape the mountains for the rest of the weekend. Enjoy the rest of the stream and the weekend. Tugger Nuts, take care, man. Thanks for your support, dude. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon, my man. Hopefully on Monday or next week. This guy, man. Rob Reed. My man. Bobby boy. Where the hell have you been, sir? Huge no floaties to you, man. Dropping the $60 dono. Thank you very much, my man. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, sir. We'll let Amy read this out whenever she decides to read this out. Anytime now, Amy. Anytime. It doesn't look like Amy's going to read it out, so I'm going to read it out. It says, here's a little something to buy treats for Henry. We were tactically evacuated for a house on Wednesday with wildfires on our doorstep. Nice to be home watching you again. With love from Peachland, BC. Damn. Well, I'm glad that you're safe. Glad the house is still standing and everybody's healthy, my man. Thank you for your support, dude. I appreciate you. I'm going to get you up on that leaderboard. With the 60 bones. If I could spell. There you go, my man. Up on that leaderboard. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you, man. Just some retardant damage from a BA-146 tanker? Sheesh. It's crazy, dude. Cap taking a break off flying this weekend, but I'll be back flying on Wednesday. Nice. Enjoy your break, man. What's the flights tomorrow? Checking out the new Innie Builds Larnaca scenery. Or Larnaca, however you want to say it. So Athens to Larnaca and back. Aegean. Probably 320, I'm thinking. Might do it in the 319, but probably 320. IAE engines. Any planned After Dark Battlefield stream? Yes, next Thursday. Next Thursday, the second stream on Thursday, will be Battlefield 6. What's the route tomorrow? I just said it. Athens to Larnaca and back. Oof, alright, that sucks. I would not come fast, no. It's Larnaca. 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 We'll get it at some point. What is our transition altitude? 18,000 feet. And what is the Barrow? 1020. We're coming up on 18,000 feet, so I'm going to bug that up now. 1020. Very good. We're going to go auto brakes low. We are landing on runway 30. So we need to basically roll it all the way down the runway. If there is somebody behind us, we can always vacate Foxtrot and then hold short that way. But our plan is to all the way down left onto Bravo and directly into the apron. That's where we will be parking. As for parking assignments today, we will be parking... Where are we parking? Let's see where the real aircraft parked. The real aircraft parked at... it doesn't show me. That's good. Will you show me now? Nope. Okay. Anyways, any one of those gates is fine. Probably gate 4. I think that's what we usually go to, gate 4. You just went back to your order and it's not the 16 gig? Yee. Is there any chance you can cancel it and replace it with the 16 gig, or is it a pre-built? You got braces and your teeth hurt like crazy? Dude, I was saying this the other day. I had braces for like 6 years. Some of the worst pain ever, man. I had to wear headgear while sleeping for about... Oh, it was over 2 years. Pre-built case budget, and I'm lazy. Uh-oh. Think you would enjoy the runway 16 approach into Olba, Beirut. It's only 75 miles away. I've seen that one. That's a beautiful approach, Nadya. Is that the one where you're basically flying over the entire city? We did that one in X-Plane. There was actually an add-on for X-Plane, and it was incredible. They did all the buildings and... Harry, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. I wonder if we have any scenery in Microsoft, Nadya. Do you know? Should do the river visual? We do the river visual a ton on this channel. We love a good river visual. Dude, I remember once my dad made me wear my headgear to the mall. We had to go shopping, and he made me wear headgear to the mall. It's probably my worst experience growing up. Only for 2020? Okay. Is map enhancement easy to install? Map enhancement for X-Plane or for Microsoft? I haven't tried with Microsoft. The X-Plane one's pretty simple. Yeah, you just follow the instructions. Robert, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. That was a traumatic experience in my life as a kid. Very traumatic. There's the island out there, chat. Quick question, I barely get into flight sim anymore, like twice a month at the moment due to me being extremely busy. The BFU has re-sparked my interest into buying the Fenix, but I'm still not fully decided due to little time that I have to spend in the sim. Would you say that it's still worth it with my playtime? I would say it is. Because once you own the airplane, it's always there. So even if you have more time, at least you own the airplane now and you're a little bit more familiar with it. I would say that. Is the weather radar in Fenix now working? I think it works for both Erdmans. I'm pretty sure. I haven't tested it in 2020, but I think it works with both now. You live next to Canada, you live in Seattle, Washington? Nice, very cool, man. I've been there before, once. Alright, chat, we're going to pause the music after this song. We're going to invest it in our approach. We're approaching 10,000 feet now. Time for a sterile cockpit, which means music off. Sim sounds up. Let's do it. Alright, 10,000 feet. We're going to ding the cabin. Let them know we're ready to go. We'll get our landing lights on. Seatbelt signs are on as well. We've got auto brake low. We'll arm the ground spoilers. That is good. And who's ready for a gnarly crosswind approach? This one's going to be an interesting one. I can already feel it. Flew the Fenix 321 today and filled around with the radar, but couldn't get it to show any clouds. It'll really only show the moisture. Remember that it's not like a full-fledged weather radar. It'll only show it if there's moisture. It's kind of like a... It's a very simplified weather radar, if that makes sense. Very simplified. There's Bermuda chat. What engines do you like the sound of better, the IEs or the CFMs? I prefer the startup sounds on the CFMs, but I prefer the running sounds, does that make sense, of the IEs. Said that like clouds aren't moisture. You know what I meant, though. Of course clouds are moisture, but you know what I mean. It won't pick up the clouds. It only picks up precipitation. That's probably the better wordage. All right, what's CTAF frequency? Dot CTAF TXKF. CTAF is, there is no CTAF frequency. All right, so 22.8. Precip, and that's actually how real radar works as well. Correct. But in this one, it's a little bit, it's kind of fake. Ooh, tower's online. Thank you. 18.1. I just noticed that as well. 18.1. There we go. All right, ground spoilers armed, landing lights are on, seatbelt signs are on, auto brake is set to low. We've got our VAP speed all set up. Do we have a speed restriction coming in? 210 knots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate approach mode now. That'll start slowing the aircraft. I'm going to get the speed brake out. I always remember coming into Bermuda. I usually have to chuck the speed brake out for this final segment. Boeing Aviator, welcome back. The noise when you go from flex to climb with the IEs sends shivers to your spine. It's amazing, Jazza. I agree. I agree, sir. Alright, LS switch is on. Everything's looking good. Speed's starting to roll back now. Very good, very good. Good luck with your landing. Thank you. I hope I can do it as well. It's going to be... Those winds are gnarly, man. I think we're just going to have to put it down, chat. 14 knot crosswind. I feel like we're going to have to be... we're going to have to be kind of firm with this one.
Freddy donated $8
Freddy.
Canadian dollars and 59 cents.
Thanks, buddy.
Just thanks.
Just
no floaties.
thanks. Flaps 1. Huge no floaties to you, Freddy. Thank you for the continued support, my man. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, amigo. Dan and I are on your side. Thank you. I believe in you. Want to fly the 350? Is any builds good enough and worth it? The 350 now? Yes, I would say that it is. When I'm in the A321, I love the sound of the startup, and the CFMs when I take off, love the sounds of the cabin. The buzzsaw. That buzzsaw sound is quite delicious, I agree. Alright, as per usual, it's going to put us a little bit high up on the approach, but you can see the glide slopes coming in now. Speed brakes out, thank you. Back to armed. Alright, we're going to arm localizer. Localizer's armed. I'm gonna bring my speed back down to like 190 knots now. Spitting us out on a 10-mile final. We're going to arm approach. Should grab glide slope. There's glide slope star and loc star. Good. We'll switch over to tower frequency. Bermuda Tower, very good afternoon. Rouge 1818, 10-mile final, runway 30.
Rouge 1818, Bermuda Tower, Merry Christmas. Wind 250 and wind 30 for that.
Merry Christmas, runway 30, cleared to land, Rouge 1818. Thanks, man. Merry Christmas, Merry Chrysler. All right, wait for 2,500 feet, which is coming up right now. And we'll go gear down, flaps 2. We'll go final approach speed now, good.
2,500.
Gear down, flaps 2. Ooh, some fancy cruise ships down there, chat. Is this an RNAV? Nope, it's an ILS. ILS approach. It's landing time. Yes, it is. Speed check, flaps 3. We'll get the runway turnoffs, nose lights in, wing lights all on. Very good, very good. And rolling up on 160 knots. We'll get speed check, flaps full. Fully configured by about 1,500 feet. Very nice. Very nice, friends. Joystick cam's going on. Let's go ahead and start our replay as well so we can watch that back. Good. Replay is on. Landing checklist. ECAM no blue. 1,500 feet. My airplane. Reset my rudder trim. Thank you. Alright. Let's get it, friends. A little bit early, but I wanted to hand fly it. Beautiful weather. No excuse not to hand fly it. Replay should be part of the landing checklist. I know. Well, the problem is we don't do it every time, right? That's why. So there's that quartering crosswind right now. 17 knots. 18 knots now. We're going to keep our eye on that. Which means we're going to have to right rudder, left aileron. Don't screw this up, chat.
1,000.
Well, I'm planning to buy the Thrustmaster stick. I'm wondering if the Airbus edition has a rudder problem, or will I buy the T16000M? Which one do you think I should buy? They're both good. I used both side sticks for many, many years. Yeah, I don't... honestly, Ayaz, I would look also at the Windwing Ursa Minor. The Windwing Ursa Minor is also a very good side stick. I think at a better price as well. So look at that one as well, man. All right, that, you know what? That wind is kind of more 500. A headwind now. Very slight quartering crosswind. We're actually pretty good right now, chat.
400.
Scenery looks great. Frames are solid.
300.
Bit high up on the approach. The wind's a little shifty. There we go.
Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Oh, let it settle, let it settle. Don't do anything too crazy. Perfect. Nose down gently, reversers are out. Maintain that center line. Very good, chat. Very good. Oh, make the left on the Bravo. Rouge 1818, thanks. Alright, so I turned off the reversers a little bit earlier and kicked off the auto brake, and we're just going to manually start to decel now. We want to roll all the way down. Perfect. Good. Bring you back up into the cockpit, friends. Make this nice little turn off right here. Very, very nice, friends. Beautiful flight. 2 hours and 19 minutes on the flight time. Vacated up here into Bravo.
Rouge 1818, taxi Bravo, gate of your choice. Thanks for coming.
Bravo, gate of my choice. Thanks for ATC, man. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Rouge 1818. All right, let's go ahead and clean up the ground spoilers, clean up the flaps. Man, look at that view out there with the water like that. Beautiful. Just beautiful, Chad. Landing lights are off, runway turn-offs are off, taxi light goes on, strobe lights off, wing lights off, EPU master start switch can go on. You can see myself now flying this aircraft. I'm catching when I am doing like a slight overflare. And our landings have been pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. That's good, that's good. We can get predictive wind shear system off now as well. Good. We will stop the recording on our replay. We'll watch that back. Not bad. A little bit of spicy winds on short final. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry. Where did you go? Henry. On your bed, please. Hi, buddy. You look so clean and shiny, Henry. Oh my goodness. Did you have to turn off CPU rendering for the displays? Yeah, like the alternate rendering displays. Yeah, don't use alternate rendering displays in the Fenix app. Gate 4, no. Good. APU, spool in. Very good. Henry isn't having anything to do with you. Correct. Correct. He's not. Righty, onto the brakes. I see them waiting for us at gate number 4. Like how they're all labeled here as well. That's 6, that's 5, and then we have 4 over there in the corner. Right, taxi light can go off. What a nice flight, chat. Toronto to Bermuda. This is like perfect if you want that 2-hour flight. You get such nice scenery down here in Bermuda. Sometimes the weather could be spicy as well. Matthew, thanks, man. Appreciate you, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow back in the 320. Touchdown sounds of the Fenix are so good. They are really good. I find them to be a little bit loud, but they are very good. Like even when you butter a landing, like that was like 112 foot per minute, and it still sounded like we absolutely thumped it. I didn't do a very good rudder correction there either, though. We were kind of off center line a tad. My rudder correction definitely could have been better. I love how smooth 2024 is, though, like taxiing and stuff now. It's so much better. So much better.
Bermuda Tower, crew track 69 heavy, turn
rear track.
final for 30, about 10 out.
I believe he's going to take us into the tug.
Rear track 69 heavy, Bermuda Tower, good morning. Wind 25017 and wind 30 for the land.
Clear to land, runway 30, crew track 69 heavy.
Alright. Park brake goes on. Upstairs, APU and APU bleed is on. Good. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Beacon light goes off. Seatbelt signs go off. Fuel pumps go off. You're off. And crew supply can go off as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Bermuda. Let's request deboarding. Turn those sounds down. Just jump outside the aircraft. Go and get some views here. Oh, I gotta open up the door. I forgot. There we go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Where is that jet bridge going? I guess the jet bridge didn't want to connect. Okay, no problem. Cockpit, good. We'll just go down here and go to ground and toggle jet bridge. That works too. Beautiful. And I need to open up the doors. There they go. Sweet. What a good day of flying, my friends. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, I apologize about it being a little bit of a shorter stream than usual. Usually we're doing the return flight, but with a family barbecue here coming up, I got to leave in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes, I got to be out of here. So watch a little bit of the deboarding process. We'll say our goodbyes. Which is better, X-Plane 12 or Microsoft? Depends what you're looking for. They're both very good. They're both good simulators. It really, really, really depends what you're looking for. They're both very viable options. Very viable. Have a good barbecue. Thank you. I think we're doing burgers, sausages, and kebabs. And then a bunch of like appetizers, a bunch of little finger foods, some shrimp, some salads, some potato salad. Gonna be a good one. Should be fun. Should be fun. All right, friends, we'll disconnect from the VATSIM network. Thanks to the ATC for jumping on, giving us some ATC while we were flying in. Very nice. We can close that. We can close that. We don't need this open anymore. We'll close that. Good. We'll go to back inside the cockpit. We'll go to the Kutal script and we will restart you. Thank you. We'll come down here. We'll close all the doors. Make sure that they're all closed. Are you closing? Yes. All right. We don't have that issue we had yesterday. Can you come? Sure. Sure. You know, if you leave now and fly, you can probably be there around the same time I would be there. You'll have to parachute out of the airplane, though. But we could be there around the same time. We could. Okay, that looks good. We'll come back, down here. We'll go panel states. We're going to go to ready and activate. Good. We'll put our flaps all the way down full. We'll make sure all of our lights are on that we had during landing. Good. That's all good. I'm going to disarm you because I don't want you coming up on the replay. And that looks good. We're just going to wait for the flaps to go full, make sure our engines are on, and we'll check out the replay, friends. Hooray! Hooray! What are you doing? Wish you could see some of Henry's facial expressions when I talk to him. They're, this guy's quite the special dog, man. All right, let's hit that replay button, shall we? Good. We'll pause the replay. We're going to bring this all the way in. We'll watch it from right about there. Should be good. Resume replay. I'll turn the parking brake off. That should help. And then we'll jump outside. And let's see how she looked from this view, friends, shall we? All right, let's see how she goes. A little bit of a better view like that. Perfect. All right. Hooray! Hooray! There's the go-karting track. This is actually a go-karting track. How cool is that? It's like off the runway. I don't know how you get there unless like you drive a car across, but someone mentioned that before as well. Road Ranger, see you tomorrow, man. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. All right, let's see how she went. Into the flare, cut the power, and just let her settle. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A little bit squirrely on touchdown, but we didn't really throw in as much rudder correction as we wanted to, but that was a damn good one, chat. I am very happy with that landing, especially after coming off a 2 hour and 20-minute flight. No complaints here, amigos. No complaints here. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for today's live stream. I'd like to take this time to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Without you guys here, this just wouldn't be possible. I say it every stream, but I truly, truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what makes this thing go all full circle, all the way around. So thank you, everybody, for the continued support. I truly, truly do appreciate you. To everybody else that cannot support the stream with a monetary value, but supports the stream through smashing down the thumbs up button, hanging out with us on VATSIM, flying with us on VATSIM, just hanging out, controlling, in chat, chatting. I want to thank you guys just as much as well. Thank you, everybody, for the continued support of this channel. It does not go unnoticed, and I am very, very, very appreciative for everything that you guys do for this channel. So thank you all very, very much. Nice. It's a little bit too heavy on the flare there, but we settled her down nicely, maintaining that center line. Nose comes down real nice and gentle as well. Beautiful. Can't complain about that one, chat. You can't complain. Not with wins like that. Definitely can't complain about that one. All right, friends, I'm going to leave you all with some replays. Have yourselves a wonderful Saturday afternoon and evening. We are live again tomorrow. We're going to be checking out some new scenery by AnyBuilds. So we'll be doing some Aegean ops from Athens to Larnaca. Should be a fun one. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. It'll be first new scenery in 2024 I've checked out. So looking forward to that one. Guys, happy landings. Have a great night. I'll catch you all tomorrow.